Hello, my name is Nick Reed. I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about postgraduate study with Ulster University, more specifically on the Management and Corporate Governance course, which is offered by Ulster University Business School. The MSc Management Corporate Governance is taught on both a full and part-time basis, and for the purposes of this presentation, we're going to talk about the course that is offered at our Belfast campus. So why study postgraduate courses at all? Well, the various benefits which are on the slide here, we offer a variety of excellent conversion courses at Ulster University, and the MSc Management and Corporate Governance is one of those. What is a conversion course? Well, it's an opportunity for students who have maybe come to the end of their undergraduate study, who might have had a change in career direction or a change of idea of what they might want to do with the rest of their professional lives. And it's an option to study a different type of course to that of the undergraduate programme. So, for example, if you've studied an engineering course or an arts course or a humanities course, but you don't necessarily see your career going in that area, there's an opportunity of studying a course like the Management and Corporate Governance programme, which will take you into a particular profession. So you can study the Management and Corporate Governance course with any undergraduate background. Postgraduate courses let you get a competitive edge in employment, and we'll talk a little bit about the profession and employment opportunities that the MSc Management and Corporate Governance offers throughout this presentation. Suffice to say that the graduates from the MSc Management and Corporate Governance are in huge demand at the moment. There are lots of opportunities in governance, and employers are actively recruiting our graduates from the course. Hopefully, by studying postgraduate courses, you'll get a personal fulfillment. And really importantly, the courses are taught by experts. So on this particular course, we have modules spanning a lot of different disciplines in law, finance, accounting, strategy, governance, and other general business studies and management modules. Each module is taught by an expert in that area. So we work with colleagues from the law school. For our company law module, which is taught by law experts, we work with our colleagues in the Department of Finance and Accounting, and our accounting modules and finance modules are taught by experts in those areas. Hopefully, we provide a supported study environment. Both your teaching staff and support staff will provide additional support through the course, and really the aim is to help you to achieve the best results you possibly can throughout your study with us. This particular course brings together an academic qualification in the MSc from Ulster University and the professional qualification in Grad CGI. So Grad CGI is an award from the Chartered Governance Institute. So when you graduate from our MSc course, you actually graduate with two qualifications, a university qualification and a professional qualification from the Chartered Governance Institute. We have great links with industry bodies such as the Chartered Governance Institute and also employers. And again, I'll talk to you a little bit about the relationship we have with employers throughout this presentation. From the slide, you'll see there are some quantifiable benefits from postgraduate study. Graduates of MSc courses will usually see that they have an uplift in salary and earnings potential. They tend to be in higher skilled jobs. And particularly on this course, this MSc Management Corporate Governance leads to a vocation. You become a professional and a chartered professional in a particular discipline, which is governance. So you'll see that you are in a highly skilled job when you graduate, and your earnings potential is greatly improved if you do study. Industry recognition. This is very important for the course. And as a university, we work with a broad range of industry networks to try and include professional qualifications wherever possible. So in the case of this particular course, we work with the Chartered Governance Institute. And as I said before, you will graduate with both a university academic qualification and a professional qualification from the Chartered Governance Institute. And there's a little web reference there that you might want to take a note of, www.cgi.org.uk. There's lots of great information on the Chartered Governance Institute website about their qualification structures and also about particular careers that are available to you when you do graduate with that qualification. In terms of applying to Ulster University for postgraduate study, you apply direct to the university through our website. There's no official closing date for this course, but the best advice really is to apply as soon as possible, as soon as you're ready to do so. The course starts in September and we run a full and part-time course. Both courses start in September. The full-time course will take you 1 year, 1 academic year of study, and the part-time course will take you 2 academic years. You are entitled to or allowed to apply for multiple courses. And just to note there, please make sure that you have completed fully your application. Fees and finance. The cost of the MSc Management and Corporate Governance is £6,720. That's for 2022-23. If you're studying part-time over 2 years, you might find there's a slight increase for the next academic year. There are flexible payment options available, and there are discounts for alumni or those who want to pay fully up front. And there's also to note that there are loans available from government to help offset some of the cost of study. The best idea if you're looking for information on finance and flexible payments is to visit our website and go to the finance pages, and you'll find a lot of information there. Okay, so a little bit about the course itself. We've offered this particular program for over 15 years at Ulster University, and it qualifies you academically and professionally to be a governance professional. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that you can actually walk into the job market, if you like, after you graduate with an academic and professional qualification, but the professional qualification is like a license to practice in that particular profession, and it's really well regarded by employers. The skills and the qualification are in great demand, as I say, and they are widely recognised, and there's global opportunities. So we have alums from the course all over the world. We find that a lot of our jobs are actually based down in Dublin. There's an emerging market in Belfast. We also have students who go over to London and Manchester and Edinburgh in financial centres each year. But our alums are also to be found in places like the Cayman Islands and various other places around the world. This is a globally recognised qualification, a globally recognised professional qualification, and a global industry as well in governance. So the course itself combines lots of different modules, including accounting, finance, law, governance, and other general business modules. As I said earlier on, it's suitable for graduates of any discipline, so you can come from any undergraduate background to study the course. I'm talking a little bit about the Belfast course in this particular presentation, but we also offer the course in Dublin, just due to demand of employees in Dublin for qualified professionals. And it's offered both on a full and a part-time basis at our Belfast campus and indeed down in Dublin. So what is governance? The paragraph there is taken from the Corporate Governance Institute website. So governance enables the management team and the board to run organisations legally, ethically, sustainably and successfully for the benefit of stakeholders, including shareholders, staff, clients and customers. So really, as a governance professional, you're the custodian of how well an organisation is run. So you work with senior people in the organisation, in the board and senior management, to ensure that the organisation is run really well. So when you look at the different elements of that quote there, legally, ethically, sustainable and finance, you'll see that the modules we'll come on to talk about in a few minutes reflect those different types of professional disciplines. So what is governance? What would you do if you're a governance professional? You ensure organisations are run to good standards. You're involved in finance, law and ethical matters. You work closely with the board and senior management. Often in large organisations, there's a department which is set up for governance, or in small organisations, it could be one person or part of one person's jobs. Now, the graduates from this particular course often find that they go into work for a larger organisation in their governance or company secretary department, it's often called. So you work with a lot of colleagues who are doing similar type of work. The modules on the course are listed on this slide here. As you'll see, there's a variety of general business and management modules together with some law and accounting and finance specific modules. The first 2/3 of the course are the postgraduate diploma, which is the first orange box on the slide here. So as you work through behavioural dynamics and effective team performance, effective boardroom and decision making and risk management, company law, financial accounting, corporate governance, strategy, company compliance and administration, and corporate financial management. Once you have those modules completed, you will be able to leave, if you wish, with a postgraduate diploma, which incorporates the professional grad CG qualification. You can also then choose to stay on and complete the full master's course by completing the last 3 modules in HRM, strategic operations, management project. And as I said earlier in the presentation, full-time students will study these modules over 1 academic year, starting in September, finishing in September, and part-time students will complete them over 2 academic years. Assessment for the course, there's 3 formal written examinations, and the rest of the course and the modules are assessed by individual assignments and group assignments, and you'll find that there's maybe some presentations and other innovative coursework in there as well. Entry requirements for the course, as we said before, we request that you have an honours degree. It can be any from any subject area. It's usually second class. If you don't have a degree, we do look at those who come with significant relevant work experience, or if you have the professional qualifications, we'll also consider that in your application. So the Governance Institute is the body that also accredits and awards qualifications for graduates of this course. They're a chartered professional body, a bit like an accounting body would be and a law body would be. They oversee the governance landscape, and they are the charter mark for professionals in this area. As I said before, they're internationally recognised, and there are genuinely global opportunities for graduates of the course. We have students who studied the course all over the globe, such is the demand for governance professionals. To give you an idea of some of the employers who regularly come to the course to recruit, each year in semester 2, we will have employers who will come and talk to the class, who will go who come in and talk to students with the aspiration of actually recruiting you to go into a traineeship with their organisation. So on the slide here are listed some of the organisations which have been in over the last 12 months. You'll see there's various finance firms, consultancy firms, and also legal firms in there. If you want to take a note of those, you can always go and Google some of them. Some of them are based down in Dublin, there's some in Belfast, and others further afield as well. But just to note, this isn't a one-off. These are companies who regularly recruit our students and are always delighted with the quality of students that come out of the course. You'll find that there's a growing industry for governance professionals, particularly down in Dublin, and increasingly so in Belfast. So opportunities from the course are really excellent. And in fact, this year we probably had more job opportunities than we did students on the course. Okay, so that's a very brief introduction to the MSc Management and Corporate Governance. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch. My email address is on the slide there. So my name is Nick Reed and my email address is n.reed@ulster.ac.uk. And you can also find further information about the MSc Management and Corporate Governance on our online prospectus web pages. Thank you for your time today. And if you do have any more questions, please don't hesitate to contact me.